It's always good when you've caught the calves, like just, you know, to not just boost off. It's good for the cow to get really sure that this is where a calf is, because sometimes they get confused, particularly if you go too far or too fast, and then they'll suddenly think, where's my calf gone? And then they just charge back to their paddock. So that's why I've put that tape up across there, just so if something goes wrong right now. But we've got a little job to do over here, so we'll just pause for a second. We wait for action. Okay, we've got a quick little job to do tonight. Basically down here somewhere, here, this wire was broken for the motorbike race, or wasn't broken, it was pulled down, and we want to connect it back up to that end strain insulator, the egg up there. So basically we need about, Taupaki, you grab enough wire for that. It's like 4 meters of wire from out of that cube, and we're just chinching this up using a permanent wire strain. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, cut. Okay, so the boys are just cutting about 4 meters of wire, and coming down here. And okay, so I'm just showing the boys how to tie a wire to an egg. Now, actually, I'm not a pro fencer, so I might be doing this wrong, but this is how I do it. Just coming close to the mark. So that knot in there is a termination knot. Okay, that's where, you know, it goes in and it kind of locks. But you don't do that when you do one of these. You do this kind of knot, which is just a it's just a twisty knot. I don't know what, there's probably a proper name for it. So what I do is I push the wire through. We're going to make the short, it's actually a little bit shorter wire. Make a kink, okay, so that it's kinked basically. And then still quite good to, what's really good, actually just let it come through, tap it, is, whoops, make a real good kink. So there, okay, and put the kink back in here. Okay, and then if a real pro, they like to have it where you've twisted, rather than twisting it around the straight, it's actually kind of kinked in the middle, but we won't worry about that. So then I just make myself a handle. Okay, and then okay, and twist it, and then it's a bit short. Okay, that'll do. Okay, so that's so it's not a double over knot. This wasn't a very good demonstration, to be honest, because it's actually pretty ugly looking knot, but too bad. Okay, so that's that. Now follow just down here. Where's the wire strainer? Same again. We're going to tie this onto here. It's going to be pretty tight, but we'll just, so don't have much stuff. So you fed this in. Wow, should really, will that reach there? Yeah, well. Okay, so kink this around. Okay, to there. I actually just put, actually what do I do? There's not enough wire to do this with a nice thing, so I'm just going to basically just, you know, if you're in a fencing competition at Young Farmers, obviously you do all this really neatly, but to me that's kind of good enough. But the short story is it's just, you know, a twisty round. Actually on this farm, sometimes I like to do these relatively loose, so that if I have to undo it for some random reason, like a motorbike race, I can. Then the way you do it is you figure out which way this thing turns, in case it goes that way. You pull the end of this up, and you chuck it in that hole. Actually, okay, and then actually this has got a bit of an ugly bit there. So I'll just hold that for a second. I'll just get rid of that. Will that reach to there? Yeah, well, okay. So what we'll do is we'll just get rid of this. Now I don't have the wire cutters right here, so you can just get rid of that by making a kink, and then going around. They'll snap off. Throw it in the ground. A cow will eat and die, so don't. You can chuck.
Get stuck in its foot.
Yeah.
It's dead.
So you put the end through there. Is that right? Of course, we're wearing safety gloves, goggles, and all that kind of carry on.
Safety specs.
We'll Photoshop them in later. Okay, and when you start turning this, try and keep the wire quite tight on the thing. Yeah, rather than have a big bird's nesty thing. But see how cool it is? And then, okay, oh, actually one of you guys can do it. Navant, you can do it. So now you just tighten that until it, it's pretty dark now, eh? Yep. How do I do flash?
Settings, I think.
No,
Okay. Stop the video and then.
We're hard workers. We're actually out here working in the dark. We have to turn the flash on.
It's good fun.
Okay, and look at that now. And that's gonna. We're gonna want to put some power on this because we've got a wire right here that's got power in it. 4.3, cool.
I'll film you.
Yeah, you follow me. So now we've got to get some power from that wire, 4.3, to this wire, which is 0 obviously. So what we'll do is we'll get a short length of wire about that long, we'll wound it around here, and then we'll fly kick it over to there somehow.
Do you got anything like plastic for it?
No, but just cut me a length of wire and I'll show what I'd do. We'll just make a little hook and then go, Then we can go home happy.
Well, you can at least go home happy.
How many possums? Oh, you got that one.
Oh, we only skinned that one, but
Are you freezing the bodies or something?
nah.
Why not?
We just gotta chuck it with the pole and
Oh, bro,
long, but
Oh,
make any guns.
can you
cut the
Focusing.
aren't they worth money?
Yeah.
How much?
$3.
How long do you want?
That's silly. Why don't you
We
freeze
need
them?
enough for it to connect to that
Just
wire.
from here to
We could
there.
be making a lot of money with possums.
Yeah.
Oh, low
Is
battery.
it too late to? Okay, just quickly. So what I'm going to do is sort of figure out the way this goes. So we'll wrap this around. Shoot, shock. That was close encounter. Okay, so wrap that around there like that.
Mike, is this usable?
And, oh, good man. Found a bit of broken Elka thing. Now if we just make a hook out of it. Yeah, that'll do. Good thinking, mate. Still a bit scared. Okay. Now, what do we have in there before?
4.3 was it?
3.5, 3.7. So, 4. So we've actually, by connecting this up, there's probably some shorts down there.
It's touching all the
Yeah, all that
trees.
grass and gorse and crap. But
True.
should we do?
That's the main
It's
thing.
still got 4, which is still good to keep those cows in for tonight. Okay, let's get these cows home.
Leaving this
Oh yeah,
here?